Hey guys, it's Jada, and today we're in a different angle of my room. What? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how do we get transported to 2007? Shut up. I'm doing all this on my laptop today because I need my phone for this segment. Also, I didn't know if my phone had enough storage to actually do a video this week, so. With that being said, let's dive in. Fear! Fear is something that can prevent you from living your life to the fullest, living it as free as you can. Everyone has a fear, at least one. And if you're one of those people who say you don't have a fear, you're lying. I know you do. I mean, some people have a fear of spiders, some people have a fear of water, and some people, just have fear of public singing. Yeah, that's me. I've had a fear of singing in public since I was a wee lass of about maybe 8 years old. And you might be saying to yourself, Jada, that's a very specific age. What happened to you during that time? Let me tell you a story. I can only tell this story to the best of my abilities because it's a little fuzzy. I was 8 years old. I'd signed up to do a talent show in elementary school. I remember that. And I was so excited. I'd picked I Believe by Fantasia because that was the it song at the time because she'd won American Idol. And my sister had volunteered to be the backup dancer for me. And my mom had picked out these really cute outfits for us. Like, I was ready. I was so excited. Until the day of the talent show. I had gotten up onto the stage and I mistakenly looked at everyone in the crowd, and I mean everyone, and there's a large number of people, and I had a stage fright. I remember whispering the song to myself while my sister did what I guess would later fuel her passion for dancing in talent shows, and a teacher was backstage whispering to me, I remember this vividly, whispering to me, sing louder. Sing louder. I was mortified when I got off that stage, and I told myself, I said, Jada, you are never going to sing in public again. Ever, 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 ever. Well, what I learned as a child is that you can make promises to yourself, but adults end up making the decisions for you. So that whole thing of not singing in public didn't last long. So jumping to the age of 11 or 12, or see, it's really hazy. I remember going to a Black History Month celebration at my mom's workplace. So she works at the Justice Center in downtown Cleveland. So it's a big place. And I remember the event being held, I want to say it was in the center of the lobby, because I remember there being a lot of foot traffic and a lot of people walking to lunch and would stop and be like, hey, what's going on? And I was there just, to just be a part of it, I've always been that child. I remember a guy in uniform. He was either an officer or maybe some guy in the military, and he came up to my dad. And they just started talking, and I guess he said that there was nobody there to sing the national anthem. And my dad turned to me and asked me if I knew the national anthem. He asked his 12 or 11-year-old child if they knew the national anthem. So of course I said yes, and after reciting it for him, he was like, okay, cool, so you're gonna sing it, and then walked away. Excuse me? So I started singing the song on stage, and I was kind of shocked at myself. I said, okay, you sounding really good, kid. Keep going, and I was feeling proud. And then it happened, ladies and gentlemen. My voice cracked, and I think it cracked at the part I think it's and the rockets went clear, the bumps bursting in air. Somewhere around there, it cracked. And of course I stopped. And the audience was chuckling. But it wasn't a chuckle oh my god, this person's a loser. It was oh, she's so adorable. Because I was a kid and those people weren't assholes. And I started laughing during the national anthem, but what I should have realized that my retired Marine of a father would probably have not enjoyed me giggling And he, of course, checked me, and I had to finish the song. And after that moment, I said, absolutely not. I am not singing. There is no flippin' way you're gonna make me sing again. My promise didn't last long. Again. So the next time I had to sing in public was in high school. I was in show choir. And every now and then we would have auditions for solos. And I never auditioned for any of the solos. Well, except one. I auditioned for the solo for 2 reasons. Number 1, because it was my senior year, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm not going to graduate with any regrets. And I said to myself, at least attempt to audition for something. And number 2, the solo was the intro to I Will Survive, you know, that popular song. And being the only black girl in the show choir, I felt obligated to do it. You know, I felt that I would have been shunned by the black community if I would not have done solo. So, you know, there's that. I remember stepping off the risers and literally staring at myself in the mirror. And of course, I looked in the mirror and there was just a group of kids staring right back at me. And of course, the music director started playing the piano, and I took a deep breath and I was like, you got this, you got this. And I just went. And my music director was like, so you got the solo. Like, that was it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, I was feeling really good about myself. I was feeling great. Until the concert. And once I stepped on stage, I was transported right back to 8-year-old Jada singing, I believe, at her elementary school talent show. I got stage fright. And I remember being at the mic, and my voice cracked. And it was so embarrassing because it was literally the beginning of the song. Today, I'm gonna break that promise again. Even though inside I'm internally screaming, and this is probably why I'm making a lot of jokes right now, but I'm gonna do it. As you are able to see, there's nobody in the room with me. Hello. No, there's nobody here. So I don't have a physical audience, so I can't really sing in public. But I have you lovely people to sing to. It would be out in the World Wide Web, which means anybody can see it. Which means anybody can judge it. How thrilling. But I said this is a fear. This is a fear that I think I can conquer, or at least attempt to conquer. So I'm going to do it. And if you like it, then yay. And if you don't like it, yay, you have taste. Here we go. First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along until you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here, that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your keys. If I had known for just 1 second you'll be back to bother me. No, now go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with a goodbye? Think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to live, I know I'd stay alive. And I got all my life to live, and I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey. So, I did it. Hopefully, you know, you will conquer your fears in time. But until next time, keep thriving and surviving. Bye, guys.